We've waited a long time for this fight here, and the fighters are good to go. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Chantelle Cameron. Making her way to the ring, it's Il Capo, Chantelle Cameron, fighting out of Northampton, United Kingdom. She's as tough as they come and as skilled as they come, having won world titles in multiple divisions. Seniesa Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Northampton, England, a multi-weight division world champion, here is El Capo, Chantelle Cameron. Fighting out of the blue corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, introducing super bad Seniesa Estrada.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about.
Good luck.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Good counter punch. She misses with that jab. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Todd, listen to them. Listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting your ear. I'm sorry.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
Come on, give these guys a chance. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to deal with it. Yes, they need to be offensive and defensive. It's just trying to figure out which puzzle fits which.
They score again with the left hand. She misses with the jab. They better start respecting each other. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cameron. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? What do we expect to see here in round two? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Don't want to trade shots. Nice punch. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Smart move to clinch there, but the referee's only going to let you do that so often.
Sometimes you've got to go with the instinct. Hold on tight till your head clears, till you get your breath back, till the referee steps in.
Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Good counter left hand there. Let's talk about Cameron. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? Let's get it started in round 3. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. On her right. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. She got out of the way of that right hook. Right hand. There's a right hand. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not many of the people in the division hit like them. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Looks like they've shaken it off. Oh, and she landed a shot and her legs are wobbly again. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Cameron. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 4. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Lands with the right counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
She just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That left uppercut doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Cameron. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the fifth we go. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice job landing that left counter punch. And wait a minute, the left hand lands. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be.
Oh, and she landed a shot, and her legs are wobbly again. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Step back.
They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And she goes down. It's not looking good for her right now. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Let's talk about Cameron. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round. And there's the bell to start round 6. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. Trying to answer back. Just misses with that uppercut. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want. Good.
Referee might want to step in here. He's got his eyes on it. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get...
Wise move to hold on here, but you can't do that too often.
What you've got to do is you're doing it to get an advantage. The comparison is probably football. Ballers will pretend to hit and roll around 6 or 7 times just to get the advantage with the referee, so he tells them off. In fight game, I've got to get you to the point where you're complaining, you're getting frustrated, you try and butt me, you try and bite me, you try and do something out of character where the referee jumps on you and takes a point off you. That's the whole name of the game. Or even make you tired. There's a tactic to do it. Trust me, in the gym, these guys do a
very close round with 10 seconds to go. And we may see an early stoppage here.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Let's talk about Cameron. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges...
Here we go. It's round 7. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. That left hook missed.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? It's bombs away. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Hey, those punches add up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. She's going for the finish.
Oh, I heard.
And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Cameron. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 8. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this... And a wise move there to clinch. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. quick punch scores. Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Beautiful counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. She's rolled the dice, and it's coming up aces here, but can she seal the deal? I thought we were going to see the finish there. No rest for the weary. The corner's got the towel. They're going to throw it in. A much better game plan here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. She's going for the finish.
Oh!
Let's talk about Cameron. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start round 9. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. So much firepower here. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice counter shot with the right hand. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look.
A huge punch! A huge punch sends her down! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. This could be the end. And she goes down. It's not looking good for her right now. She really knocked the wind out of her with that punch, and she can't stay on her feet any longer. Let's see it again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it. but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.